Hey everyone, Ultra Creator -3 here. Today we're diving into a long-standing question that's haunting every Dragon Ball fan. What happened to Dragon Ball? Why is it stalled? What's gonna happen next? And what are the plans for the future? Well, first, let's go over the basics. Grab your energy drinks, cause we're going deep. The first very obvious reason is that Dragon Ball's original manga creator / plot designer, Akira Toriyama, sadly passed away March 1st, 2024 due to a blood clot in his brain. That alone sent shockwaves through the franchise, because Toriyama wasn't just the one who drew the manga, he made the character designs, their personalities, pretty much everything. And the manga illustrator Toyotaro mentioned that Toriyama was involved in making each plot. And without him, it's going to be pretty hard to make any more story that actually fits what he would write. So with Toriyama gone, what happens when you need to greenlight a new manga adaptation and/or series? The truth is, you can't. Now, the executive producer of Dragon Ball, aka Akio Iyoku, Toriyama's right-hand man, recently said in an interview over a month ago, quote, "Dragon Ball is far from over," unquote. Now, fans may have had quite an interesting reaction to this, making constant theories about what is in production, what isn't, and if Daima or Super will continue. The truth is, he's confirming nothing. You can't necessarily find a series to be over unless you actually start it. See, you can't finish the race unless you start it. Think of it that way. And it gets messier. First, there was the announcement of Dragon Ball Daima, which was supposed to be a prequel between Z and Super. And it involved the return of Super Saiyan 4, exploring the demon realm, etc. But a lot of veteran fans think it was a misstep in terms of story and direction, and with Toriyama's involvement reported as quote-unquote limited, that would explain a lot about the, unfactual reasons of why it returned. Translation: a lot of talk, very little action. Here's where I get real. I believe the decision to pursue Daima was a big mistake, because if you continue the story without creative vision, or worse, just shift into full power escalation until they get to the dreaded can wipe out the whole universe in a single shot phase, and that's a dark road to go down, because then you risk turning Dragon Ball into fan fiction. And it's not about power levels, it's about heart, sacrifice, soul, friendship, and if you continue it that way, there would just be no point. So what should happen next? Well, here's 3 things I think really need to happen. 1. A return to quality over quantity. Like, you don't need 1,000 new promotional animes happening every single month. And 2. More creative leadership. A story that actually respects Akira Toriyama rather than shutting him out. And number 3, actual admittance, like saying, we don't know how to continue this yet. That's partly the reason I created my own project, Dragon Ball Ultra, to make the true successor the franchise deserves. Which brings me to you, the fans of Dragon Ball. Let's face it, without us, Dragon Ball would be nothing. As a matter of fact, it probably wouldn't even exist. And a lot of fans don't realize the power that they truly have, because we all have a warrior inside. We just have to wake it up. And remember, create, dream big, and succeed. This is UC3 signing off. See you next time, warrior.